Hey, what's going on, guys? And Pitchcracker here, bringing you another Black Ops 3 video. We're gonna be I'm gonna be showing you guys some tips and tricks that I do for when I play, things that matter, and the guns you might need, or things you need to do when you're playing Black Ops 3 or any other Call of Duty for that matter. So I have 10 things in my list that I want to talk to you guys about. And then I'm going to talk about the perks and maps, small maps, what guns to use in each map, and so on. Okay, number one. These are not in any particular order or anything. I'm just going to do it however I put it down on the paper, and it don't matter in which order it goes. So number one, your monitor. You can't be playing on a big ass screen because the reaction time on a big TV is really high. You don't want a big gap between you seeing something happening and it's actually happening faster than what you're seeing it. So I recommend you use a monitor. I used to play on a big ass screen, as you can see in the pictures, and I switched down to I think it's a 24-inch monitor, computer monitor, which has a 5 millisecond delay on it, which is not so bad. You can find one, this monitor, for like $230, I think. So keep that in mind. The monitor, you need a small monitor because it's not worth it. You know, the big TV, not really good. And sorry, I'm not talking too loud. There's people sleeping in the house. Number two, your headset. You need headsets, guys. Why? Because you can hear people's footsteps much easier on your headsets than on a home theater or your TV speakers. They're not built for that. These are some cheap ones. You can get the Trident X12 for $65. That's what I pay for them. So give that a try. You really need headsets instead of having 1,000 cables like I used to, just to hear the game better. But it's really up to you. But I recommend you headsets. Number one. Okay, number three, your internet connection. You need good internet if you want to do good, obviously, because if you don't have a good internet, you're gonna be jumping and lagging all over the place. You don't want that, guys. Make sure you have a good internet. Don't be cheap. Get high speed internet. It'll pay off if you are if you really like playing a lot like I do. Okay, number four, your guns. The guns depend on the map, obviously, and always use a pistol for your secondaries. I see a lot of people running around with rockets and whatever. No, you don't use rockets. Use pistols. Why? It's always faster to switch to your pistol than reloading. Everybody knows that. You should know. If you've been playing Call of Duty for a long time, you should know that. Because why? They taught you. I think on Modern Warfare 2, I think on the campaign, they told you it's always faster to switch to your pistol than to reload. So I always carry around pistols. Don't matter which pistol, just keep on the pistols. I usually go with Akimbos. That's what I like to use, Akimbos. Okay, number five, kill streak in-house. Your kill streak. How do you want to use it? What kill streak you need? Well, I usually most of the time I use UAV. Let me see, UAV, Talon, and Wraps. That's what I use. But why UAV? You need UAV. A UAV is a must when you're playing Call of Duty, because you can see everybody with a wrap. You know, it's really useful if you want to get high kills and not die too much. Always use that. Now, what do I mean when I say how to call in your kill streaks? Well, as you can see in the background, I'm playing right now. You can see my hands. When I use my controller, I don't ever let go of the analogs. Either I use my thumb to do it like this. Anyways, you can see it in the video. Or use this finger. Just come all the way down here, click it. No big deal. And you never want to call your kill streak right away. What you do want to call right away is your UAV. You want to call that quick because obviously it's going to help you get the next kill streaks. It don't matter what you use, but always have UAV. And don't ever, if you get, let's just say a hailstorm, As soon as you get the Hellstorm, don't just go into a corner and call it in. No, wait till you die to get it, to call it in. Because if you're doing the Hellstorm and then you go in a corner and some dude comes and kills you, you don't want to do that. You just want to make sure you try to get as many kills as you can before calling them in, except for the UAV. That's what I do. You can see on the game playing on the background right now. Alright, number 6. Perks depend. Perks also depends on the game mode and the map. For example, for my perk 1, I always use Blind Eye. That's my personal use. You can use Blind Eye, Flight Jacket, or Ghost. Those are the main ones you want to use, just because there's a bunch of them that don't make sense in my opinion, but this is what I use. Blind Eye is my number 1, Flight Jacket, and Ghost. That's my favorite ones. For perks 2, Fast Hands. You need Fast Hands if you want to win at a gunfight. Cold Blood is really good for Search and Destroy, and Scavenger if you're playing Dominations. Because if you're trying to go for high kill streak, you run out of bullets. Obviously you need Scavenger, but you can accommodate for that if you pick up your enemy's gun, which I also like doing a lot. And now for your third perk, I use Gun Ho, right? Gun Ho, yeah. I use that just because you can run, reload, throw grenades, flashes, all while running. It's really useful, so keep that in mind. You can also use Dead Silence, which is really good for those of you who like running all the time. Dead Silence is not bad for Search and Destroy. Awareness, it's also pretty good. And for those of you dumbasses who always love running and boosting all over the place like idiots, people can see that on the minimap. Don't do that. Use Blast Suppressor if you want to do that, because people can see it. So that's bad for you. So try not to be jumping all over the place. Number 7, no distractions. What I mean by that, if you have dual monitor like I do, I like to record games. Don't put YouTube on your second monitor or something that's gonna keep you away from that, or have SpongeBob playing on the background or whatever, you know. Keep your phone on mute, just because that's a big distraction for a lot of people. They hear the phone and they're like, oh, I gotta look at the phone. As soon as you look away, boom, you're dead. Not good at all. Alright. I'm sorry guys. Number 8. Specialist really up to you, but what I like to use, it depends on the map. That's what specialist I use. I'm gonna give you a few examples. For small maps, I like to use Gravity Spikes. You know, that's another good one. Fire Break, whatever. It's also good for close quarters, and Spectre because you can stab quick. That's why. And when I mean small maps, I mean like Bridge, Combine, or Aquarium, you know, and so on. Now for big maps, what you want to do is either Hunted, if you're playing on Hunted, Infection, or Redwoods, you know, and so on. Reaper, Annihilator, they're all pretty good for that. So keep an eye for that, you know. Just suggestions. That's what I do. Number 9, look at the map constantly. You need to look at the map. For example, I know my cousin, he loves playing Black Ops, but he doesn't look at the map that much. The map is the key to everything. It shows you where everybody's at, when they're jumping, shooting, everything. You need to look at it. That's why we use UAV always. So don't be jumping around like idiots, because I'm gonna see it on the map and I'm gonna kill you. And number 10 is, again, stop jumping like idiots. Again, I can see you and hear you, so don't be doing that, guys. So I think that's about it for that. Now for the guns, small maps, real quick. The VMP, the Razorback, the Vesper, they're really good guns for close maps, you know, small quarters. Those are submachine guns. I prefer small maps, submachine gun, or shotguns. For shotguns, the Argers or the Haymakers. Those are the best two, in my opinion. I don't use any other shotguns but those two. Now for guns for big maps, I like to use the KN-44, which is like the AK. They just switch the names. By the way, that's an assault rifle. I always use assault rifles for big maps. The XR2, that's a really good gun. The HVK30, really good. And obviously the Man of War. The Man of War is overpowered. You want to play that gun. Alright, now I also use light machine guns for big maps. The Dingo and the BRM, really good guns for really good light machine guns for big maps. I really use light machine guns a lot for big maps. It helps you. And the snipers, the Locust and the P06. Those are the best snipers in my opinions. Give them a try. Really good guns. And I think that's about it for this video, guys. If I miss anything, I'm sorry. I want to give you some tips and tricks from my view. You know, this is what I do. That's what makes me play good. That's what makes me better. And I think you guys should give it a try, you know. So yeah, guys, so that was it for this video. Please let me know if you like this video. Please comment, like, subscribe. Peace.